Yeah, really, when we talk about looking for the connection to God, prayer is something that goes along with it, but there's something that's a bit unintuitive about it. How could it be that some small voice in my heart will truly make a change in reality? But it's been several shows now that we understand that we live in a world that we don't exactly understand its rules. How does it work? So we'd like to learn about the legality of this world a bit better. How could it be that my desire, my inner prayer can make real changes in reality? There are plenty of questions about it. I think it's interesting for many people. And especially the question is, if we do it correctly, how do we do it correctly? Then maybe we can really achieve the things that we want. I have a definition here by Wikipedia what a prayer is. No, 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 no. Enlarge what we know. Let's start from there. No, 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 no. If you want to talk to Wikipedia, then please take the definitions for the prayer from there. I don't want to follow their definitions at all, not even hear about them, or in some way to calibrate ourselves or measure myself according to Wikipedia. Okay, so we come from the assumption that we don't understand and we do want to better know. So, what is a prayer? Why is it something that is so common, so instinctive for us? I think that even the most rational person, most secular person, if he suffers enough, at some point, a prayer or a cry comes out of him towards something higher above him. Yeah, something above him. That's correct. First of all, we have to understand that we live in a certain reality, and we wish to change this reality through prayer, meaning we have one point, the beginning, and there is the other point, the end, where by the prayer I want to move myself from this state to that state, right? Yeah. Okay. What is the reality which I'm experiencing right now that I exist in? How is it formed? And how would I like for that other reality to be? And then the means in order to change reality. We're talking about the wisdom of Kabbalah. I'm taking you on purpose to the practical side, practical, scientific side, and not a prayer and crying out like there are these clubs I heard that exist in Tel Aviv. How are they called? The Cry Out Club. The Cry Out Club. Great. It's a phenomenon, yeah. Or a different attitude like in Wikipedia and other places, and psychologists talk about prayer. I'm talking from the point of view of Kabbalah. The reality that we feel is depicted within us, between us. I feel all my qualities outside of me. All of this reality which I feel before me, it's actually a demonstration, a copy of my inner qualities on the background of the white upper light. Meaning I see the faces, I see nature, still vegetative, animate, people, different phenomena, everything that's going on outside of me. All of that, everything I see, I'm actually seeing the processes that are happening inside of me. And this has to be clear to everyone. You can go to physicists, to the psychologists. You don't have to be Einstein for it. You don't have to be that smart. It's felt and known to everyone. This is how we attain reality. Meaning what's happening, and it seems to me that it's going on the outside, it's actually happening inside of us. And on the contrary, what's inside of us, it only seems to me that it's happening on the outside in order for me to be able to relate to it in the right way, through my ego. Where by the correction of the ego, I as if bring all of this reality back into me. It's not simple what I'm talking about now, it seems very delusional. It doesn't coincide with many other things. There are many smart guys that will be pro and con. I'm saying what the wisdom of Kabbalah says. Whoever agrees, whoever doesn't, that's their own concern. Can you define that again? The definition is simple. The reality which I see outside of me is a reality which I form within myself. The reality I see outside of myself is something that I built from within myself. It is a projection of my internality. What I see outside of me is the projection of my internality? Yes, like a projector on a screen. Yes. Which are my qualities, my thoughts, everything. And as a result, we will understand why a tefillah, a prayer, is called to litpalel. We're actually litpalel, to pray. What does it mean in Hebrew? Laflil. What does laflil mean? This is from what I know. It's not a common concept, but from what I know, that a person that wants to change, he sees what's uncorrected in him, and therefore he asks to change. It means to judge yourself. To litpalel, to pray, it means to judge yourself. And this is accepted, that's how it is. Also, sometimes a prayer is gratitude, and no, that's not important. We'll get to that. We'll talk about it. Lehit in Hebrew means to pass through myself. Lehit palel, to pray. So the gist of the prayer is from the bottom of the heart, and to aim your heart, to correct the heart, and so on and so forth. Everything that it says about it. We're not simply talking about a person that's crying out to trees, rocks, higher force, whatever he feels like at the Scream Club. But we're talking about the change of reality. Not simply a good feeling, because then I'll take a glass of whiskey, or I'll go out shouting, or do something else, and I'll come out of a certain state. We're saying that a prayer is the change of reality, the change of my reality, inner reality, that as a result, I change the reality outside of me.